right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We're a little bit late getting started tonight. It's tournament time. We're at the 61st edition of the Oil Belt Tournament here. Tonight's final game is going to be the Pittsburg Pirates versus the Kilgore Bulldogs. Tonight, again, we're being broadcasted. We're NETSN. My name is Jeremy Diamond. I'm joined tonight by my good friend Jason Cavazos. Jason, how you doing tonight?
Man, I'm doing great. It's going to be some great baseball tonight. We've already seen balls flying a little bit everywhere, so this warmer weather is definitely going to help.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one tonight. So we're here getting ready for first pitch. So again, thank you for tuning in. If it's your first time to join us, we're glad you're with us. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. All right, first pitch is hit. Dug in the dirt and out.
Nice, simple 5-3 to get you started.
That's right. All right, so quickly one out here. That's going to bring up the second batter. That's going to be Hall.
Yeah, I'm a little behind on the actual names for the Pirates. But they just got done playing a really good game against a tough Huntington team.
They did. So first pitch strike there. It's going to be a loud fly ball. It's going to go all the way to the fence. And a double.
Great piece of hitting. Caught it right on time. Took it to the alley, left center. Nothing center fielder or left fielder could do to get to it. Good piece of hitting.
Yeah, that's a long way to run on an early play there. All right, so we got a base runner at second. Again, one out here, top of the first inning. Pitching tonight for the Kilgore Bulldogs is Kason Edney. First pitch is good for a strike.
Yeah, and to go back to that hit that Hall had to left center, I mean, Kason Brooks in center field, he is not slow by any means.
Yeah.
That was just a great piece of hitting.
Yeah, when you hit that thing almost to the fence in the air, it's hard to get under it, and it was on a rope. It's going to be a tapper there. Fielded by the pitcher. And in time for the out. That is going to advance the runner to third base.
Yeah, I think he thought it was going to be a foul ball, so he didn't run right out of the box, and that gave Edney just enough time to get over there and make a good throw to first for the out.
All right, so two outs here, top of the first inning. That's going to bring out Moss. Again, another first pitch strike there.
Good curveball.
Yeah.
Started in, broke out just right on the black. Good pitch.
That fastball is low and away. So 1-1's your count here. Let's reset that. My apologies. 1-1 is your count. That one right down the heart.
Yeah, that was one of them I dare you pitches.
Yeah. All right, so Edney's ahead in the count, 1-2. Oh, and gets him swinging. Throw to first is in time for the out.
Great chase pitch.
Yeah, that's going to do it for the first inning of play. So, again, 0-0 is your score. We're going to take a quick break here as the teams switch out, and we'll be right back after this break here on NETSN.
This is where legends rise. On the hardwood, under the lights, from the buzzer beaters to the rim rockers, we bring you the action. Raw, real, relentless. We cover every angle, every story, from the blacktop to the big stage. Your favorite hoopers, your squads, your passion, all in one place, only on NETSN. Live games, exclusive shows. This is the future of basketball culture. 24/7 sports entertainment. This isn't just a network, this is a movement. Welcome to NETSN. Game on.
All right, welcome back. Bottom of the first inning. Pitching tonight for Pittsburgh is number 15, Manley. And then the first batter for the Bulldogs is going to be Kason Brooks. He's going to be followed by Colton Hale and then Kason Clayton.
Yeah, and if Brooks can put the bat on the ball, then he's going to show off some more of that speed, you know.
Yes, sir. Well, and I was talking to Coach Hubbard. You know, we were emailing back and forth a little bit before the game to get some stuff, and he told me that really today was the first game they were going to have all their guys because of basketball and different things. And so, all right, here's the first pitch from Manley. It's in there for a strike. Called strike two.
Yeah, he just painted both sides of the plate with first and second strike.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if he went outside here trying to get Brooks to chase one. Right, I'd leave it out over the edge there and put it in the other batter's box and see if he'll go after it. He comes back inside, and that one is fouled away. So account's going to reset 0-2 here.
You know, with the lefty on the mound, also you're waiting on the junk.
What are you saying about us left-handed guys?
I'm saying y'all throw a bunch of junk.
It just comes out of our hand different. It's not on purpose. That's a ball high and wide.
I mean, the left-handed pitchers that I had on the teams, I mean, I like the junk. But
yeah, it's got it. At least when I threw it, mine had some natural movement. Even my fastball had a little bit of tail to it, and so. And again, you see it less often, right? So it makes it seem even more strange. Here's the pitch, 1-2. Swing and a miss. All right, Colton Hale, the shortstop, coming up to bat here. Again, one out here, bottom of the first. In the first inning, top of the first, Pittsburgh got a runner on with a good piece of hitting there by the leadoff man out to the fence. They got him to third but couldn't do anything with him. And now we'll see if Hale can get the offense going here for the Bulldogs. First pitch is hit deep to center field. And the center fielder camps out underneath it for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, he got it just under it just a little too much. I mean, got some good barrel on it, but right at the center fielder.
Yeah, that was the old school. We used to yell can of corn, right?
Can of corn.
That's it. So, all right, so nothing your count here. Again, this is Kason Clayton, the third baseman. First pitch fouled away.
It's a good spot for that pitch, kind of handcuffed Clayton. But, you know, Clayton just is set up in the box. It looks like he's going to be looking for that again.
He drives that one out to left field. That ball is going to get caught and collected. So that fly out goes to left. That's going to do it for the second inning of play. Or excuse me, the bottom half of the first inning. See, I'm rusty. I've been doing too many basketball games. So we're going to be right back after this short break for the second inning here on NETSN.
It was about 7:30 in the morning, just like every other day. I was leaving Lindale, coming into Tyler on my way to work, and then the unexpected happened. My brother told me about Shane McGuire at the McGuire firm and how hard he fights for his clients. I met with Shane, he took care of me and my family, and got me on the road to healing so I could get back to normal days with those who matter most.
I'm Shane McGuire from the McGuire firm. We're here for you.
All right, again, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Again, we are NETSN. We're proud to broadcast Kilgore Bulldog baseball all season here on YouTube. Again, my name is Jeremy Diamond. I'm joined tonight by Jason Cavazos, and you're going to hear a variety of us over the weekend as we do this Oil Belt tournament here. But we're excited to be part of the Kilgore Diamond Dogs, as they call them here. We're excited to be part of this group and, again, get to broadcast what they do here. And what a great place to do it from, right? Driller Park.
A lot of history.
Yes,
lot of
sir.
history at this park.
And again, we're looking for businesses to come alongside and sponsor with us. So if you like what we do or you love the Kilgore Bulldogs and you want to support what they're doing here, we would love nothing more than to partner with you. Reach out to us at sales@netsn.live, and we can talk about some ways we can work together to get your business aligned with the Kilgore Bulldog brand and aligned with NETSN. And again, that allows us to provide what we do for free. Again, if you're on YouTube, hey, click that subscribe button, click that like button, and then tell us who you're cheering for and where you're watching from. We'd love to know who you're rooting for and who you're watching as this game goes on tonight. And again, thank you so much for tuning in. All right, Edney's up to the mound again for his second inning of work. And first pitch is grounded. Throw to first, and in time.
So just like the first inning, 5-3 start.
Yeah.
For the Bulldogs.
Yeah, nice little play. That happened so fast, I almost didn't get the camera over in time. Sorry about that. But again, a great play there by the third baseman, Clayton, and that's going to bring up Mabin.
Paint on the outside corner.
That one's driven to the outfield, and Brooks makes the catch. So that's going to be 2 outs here. And that's going to bring to the plate number 5, Nathan Nitro. Swinging strike on the first one. Kind of a little bunt attempt there, and then pulled it back and took a swing at it. Got a little nub of it there.
You know, nothing instills terror in third base more than seeing that person square the bunt and then that slash shows.
Yes.
I'm not going to lie, I played third base. I probably would bail.
Yeah, as you're driving in, and then he pulls it back. All right, ground ball up the middle. Bobbled it short. Play it first. And in time. So that's going to do it for the top of the second inning. We're gonna stay here. Again, it's a good start here for both teams. Really kind of a quick in and out. Again, just a hit apiece, right? Nothing a whole lot going on. But again, a great night for baseball. Like, what a beautiful evening it is. I don't know. I mean, you can't get better than this, right? I mean,
I'm not even shivering at this point.
Yeah, it's a beautiful night. Again, bottom of the second inning here.
You know, in both teams, I mean, defensively, it's just been they're trading punches right now. You had the lone hit from Pittsburg, the double by Hall in the first inning, but you know, so far nothing to show for either team. But you know, the way they're swinging the bat, you expect somebody to break out soon.
Yeah, and again, I mean, it's one of those things that just takes one inning, right? And things change quickly, and so. All right, so it looks like we got our warm-up pitches in here. We're getting balls in from the infield. So Edney's going to be the batter here, the fourth batter here for the Bulldogs. They're going to try to get something going here in the second inning. And again, Manley's retired 3 in a row, right? And then you got Edney, who's retired, I think, 5 or 6 in a row now. And so kind of a pitcher's duel early. And, again, that happens a lot early in the season. And so it's going to be whose bats sound off when is going to make the difference tonight.
Yeah, and those are always great games when it's like that. You know, this is like chess. You know, football's like checkers. This is chess.
Yeah. There's so many intricacies, right, of all the weird things that can the way you shift and all those things. All right, so here we go. Bottom of the second. Again, Manley is pitching. Edney at the bat. So pitcher on pitcher here. Ball 1 outside.
Pretty spirited crowd tonight.
Yeah. Foul tip there. So somebody asked who's commentating. So I'm Jeremy Diamond, and I'm joined here. My partner here is Jason Cavazzo. Excuse me, I almost said it wrong again.
That's all right.
So excited to be here tonight. But, yeah, again, we're NETSN, and just excited to bring Kilgore Bulldog baseball to the masses.
Ooh, just missed.
Yeah, just missed the black on that one. So 2-1's your count here. That pitch in on the hands. Got a pop up over the mound and caught.
Yeah, I was waiting on short or second one because if a pitcher catches a pop up off the mound, coach is going to go crazy.
Yeah,
or at least I know mine did.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to do that, right? It's a dangerous thing there to do that, and again, because it's such an odd thing running off the mound, and especially a dirt mound ride and all the things that can happen here. First pitch swinging. Got a pop-up again. That one's going to be over second base. Oh, has a hard time with it, and it hits the ground.
You know, that's just one of those deals where it just hung up for so long. It's up there in that dark, and eventually you get this, like, vertigo feeling and just unfortunate. I mean, he just made a great play for the pop-up on the last play. Unfortunately, E4 this time.
Right, and that's going to bring up Dickey here. He's playing right field tonight. First pitch lines it out there. It gets into right field and down. That's going to send the runner to third. And the ball gets away. And going to score a run.
Oh.
But they get the man at second. So it does score a run. But then get caught in a pickle there.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate, but he did his job. Great piece of hitting. You know, there won't be an earned run on the pitcher because it's going to be on a throwing error is where he's going to score. But still, get on the board. That's what's important. So Bulldogs come out, jump on quick.
Yeah, and then unfortunately Dickey gets caught right in between second and third there, and it's going to bring us to 2 outs here. But again, a run was scored.
Casey Henry, the DH, batting for Johnson at first.
That ball's hit. That's deep in left field and down. He's going to get 2 on that one. So that's going to be a double. So runner at second here. You can see him there in our picture. Pitcher squares up here. That ball's inside. That ball's lined and foul.
You know, I know it's a foul ball, but still a good piece of hitting. You know, Barnhart just tried to take it the opposite way. Would have had a good thing, just a little late on it.
Yeah, so 1-1 your count here. Again, runner at second with 2 outs. Kilgore got some damage in there on a miss, pop up, and then a bad throw to third. And that one's high. So 2 balls, 1 strike here, 2 outs. Pittsburgh really playing a back-to-back. They were in the last game that we watched against the Huntington Red Devils. That's going to be a strike. So they're kind of going back-to-back. So we were a little confused right before it started because they were in white the last game, and then they flipped over to black jerseys, and we were like, wait, hold on. But got it squared away. So, again, 2-2, 2 out. So this would be a rolling the dice when I was growing up. That's what we do here on a 2-2, 2 out count. Ground ball at the middle. Pitcher fields it. Throw to first. In plenty of time. And that's going to do it for the bottom of the second inning. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back for the top of the third here on NETSN.
This is where legends rise. On the hardwood, under the lights, from the buzzer beaters to the rim rockers, we bring you the action. Raw, real, relentless. We cover every angle, every story, from the blacktop to the big stage. Your favorite hoopers, your squads, your passion, all in one place, only on NETSN. Live games, exclusive shows. This is the future of basketball culture. 24/7 sports entertainment. This isn't just a network, this is a movement. Welcome to NETSN. Game on.
All right, and we're back. Top of the third inning here. Again, your score is Pittsburgh 0, Kilgore 1. Again, thanks to a little chicanery, right? A high pop-up that you could kind of see it dancing as it was coming down and hit the ground. And then, unfortunately, an errant throw to third on the runner. Allowed the ball to get to the fence. That runner scored. The hitter actually he got to second, tried to get to third, and then get caught in a pickoff when the ball went home. And so that led to the second out. But, again, they got a run across the board. And so that's where we sit right now here, top of the third inning. And then it should be the shortstop Johnson here. He fouls the first one off to the side.
Is Johnson 8? Yeah, I can't quite make out the number.
These numbers are hard to read, that's for sure. They are tough. I know I was like, I don't know if that's an 8 or 6. I'm not sure. I think it's actually, it's 8. That ball's down the middle for a strike. So no balls, 2 strikes quickly here. Says Edney's had 6 strikes in a row. That's a pretty good little run.
Yeah.
Ball high. I had to say something. That's mine. I'll own it.
Hey, I'll take that waste pitch.
Yeah.
See if he'll chase.
Yeah, might as well. 0-2 count here. The delivery. A little off-speed pitch, fouled back. And you can hear that hit above us.
That's when we're glad we're in the building.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, that's that moment where you still duck, out of instinct, right? It's when people behind the net at home plate duck at a baseball game. You always wonder why, and then you're there.
Ooh.
And he got him. Third pitch strike. That was filthy.
He just straight challenged him down and away at the bottom edge of the zone. Great pitch by Edney.
All right, that's going to bring up number 2, Nick Stiles. And then we'll flip back to the top of the order. All right, that first pitch is grounded. Gets through past the third baseman. Shortstop makes a deep throw and unable to get there in time. That was a deep single in the hole there.
Yeah, there's nothing nobody could do. If third couldn't get that one, he's standing on first.
I'm not sure who gets to that one. So that puts Stiles at first base, and that's going to bring up number 9, Cord Johnson. Oh, man, that was filthy. I don't know if you could see that, but that thing had some horizontal movement to it. That's what you want. Again, Edney has been throwing strikes and forcing the Pirates to hit it. Ground ball to third. They're going to go to second for one. Slips and is unable to get there in time to first. So they do get one out. Again, the runner advances to second. Or excuse me, the runner's out at second. My apologies, I said that backwards. The runner is safe at first, out at second.
Yeah, good play just on the feed. Second base kind of stumbled there at the bag and couldn't quite get it over to first.
So that moves. So first pitch swinging there.
Yeah, Hall had that double in the first. I think he wanted to repeat that.
Time is called.
But, one thing I have noticed, though, Edney's not – that double hasn't concerned him yet. He's challenging these hitters every chance he gets, and then about the time they're expecting that blow-by fastball, here comes – he pulls the string. Just a little on the outside and down.
Yeah. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Blue says just a hair outside on that one.
Hey, Applegate did a great job trying to frame that one. Almost got it. I would say he almost got it.
Yeah, so 2-1 here. Again, 2 outs, top of the third. Ball is popped up. It's behind, right by our camera, just out of range, and we get the out. So that's going to do it for the top of the third inning. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back for the bottom of the third inning right after this here on NETSN.
This is where legends rise. On the hardwood, under the lights, from the buzzer beaters to the rim rockers, we bring you the action. Raw, real, relentless. We cover every angle, every story, from the blacktop to the big stage. Your favorite hoopers, your squads, your passion, all in one place, only on NETSN. Live games, exclusive shows. This is the future of basketball culture. 24/7 sports entertainment. This isn't just a network, this is a movement. Welcome to NETSN. Game on.
All right, welcome back. Bottom of the third inning here. We're in Kilgore, Texas at Driller Park, again for the 61st running of the Oil Belt Tournament. Again, your hosts are the Kilgore Bulldogs, obviously at their home park here, finishing up the nightcap against the Pittsburg Pirates. Again, both of these teams are in the 4A division, right? And again, because it's early season, you don't have any district opponents here, right? And so you kind of go around the area and you get those teams collect up. But we've seen a couple of good games tonight. We had one this morning at 9 as well. And so and then we'll be back tomorrow for a couple of games as well.
Yeah, it's been great baseball. I mean, we've kind of struggled without it for a few months, but but now we're back. And
I'm having to get my feet underneath me. I've done football and then in the middle of basketball, and we're in a playoff run. And so tonight I had to put my baseball hat on, and then I think next week I put my basketball hat back on and then baseball. So a little bit of a fun switch there. But, again, we love doing what we do, and we get to bring this to you free of charge on YouTube. And we also have an app that you can download. Jason, how much is that app?
That app is, let me see, carry the one, free.
Free. That's the best kind of app right there, those free ones.
Yeah, and Kilgore coming up 9-1-2. So order's about to turn over right after Mr. Williams gets a chance at it.
Yeah, so Braden Williams here. First pitch strike. Ball in the dirt. Yeah, we got a lively crowd tonight. Again, a good crowd here, early season baseball. Again, perfect weather for a game. I mean, you can't get better than this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm sitting here in short sleeves, you know, just great weather.
All right, and the pitch. That's going to be a strike on the outside corner of the plate.
And, you know, with the outfield camera, you can't really see it, but over to the side of the camera, the flagpole's there, and it's just hanging.
Yeah, it's
no wind, just
dead still night, kind of the kind you want. That one's low, so 2 balls, 2 strikes here to the number 9 hitter, Williams. All right, the 2-2 pitch. Fly ball, just foul. Let that one get a little too deep on him there. Trying to go the other way, but just a hair late. So we'll reset again at 2-2. That's a fly ball. That goes to shallow right field, and it's going to be caught. All right, so back at the top of the lineup again, Kason Brooks. Struck out in the first inning, right?
Yeah, struck out swinging in the first inning.
Okay, so looking to get on the board here. Bottom of the third. Ground ball up the middle. Sliding stop by the second baseman, fires to first, and not in time.
I said he pulled him off. I was a little worried about that. You've got to be almost perfect with Brooks running down the line.
Yeah. So great play there. So Brooks is safe at first on the ground ball, and again, that should have been an out, right? I mean, that's more than likely if you were calling it home, you might give that an error just because. But again, he had to range a little bit. I don't know. What do you think, Jason? What's your
official scorekeeper over there called it a hit, so
okay.
I'm gonna defer.
Okay, there we go. First pitch, the ball inside.
But I was a tough scorer. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I would have, and again, maybe I'm the same way. I'm a little bit tough at times, especially ground ball to the second baseman, right? That should be an easier throw.
Yeah,
theory.
he did have to slide down though, and
that's true.
And Brooks gets down the line.
He's got a little speed. You're right. All right, here's the pitch. Bunted. Only play is to first.
Good job by Hale. Did his job. So he got the sack bunt.
So sacrifice bunt. So runner is at second base here. First pitch just a little high. It's a fly ball to center field. And caught. And that's going to do it for the third inning of play. Excuse me. That's going to bring us to the top of the fourth inning. We'll be right back after this short break here on NETSN.
It was about 7:30 in the morning, just like every other day. I was leaving Lindale, coming into Tyler on my way to work, and then the unexpected happened. My brother told me about Shane McGuire at the McGuire firm and how hard he fights for his clients. I met with Shane. He took care of me and my family and got me on the road to healing so I could get back to normal days with those who matter most.
I'm Shane McGuire from the McGuire firm. We're here for you.
right, welcome back. Top of the 4th inning here.
Edney's still on the mound dealing.
Yeah, Edney's had a great start to the evening. Looks to continue to do the same.
Getting on top of the 4th for the Pirates, number 7, Doty.
All right, so Cam Doty. Here's the pitch. And strike 1.
Yeah, Doty last time gave Edney a little PFP, little pitcher fielding practice.
Yeah. Ground ball. Gets through the hole. So that's going to put a runner on first.
Now batting 21, Moss.
All right, that's going to bring up the first baseman, Moss. Ball's low and outside.
Well, except for that second inning, the other 2 innings that Edney has pitched, I mean, he's dealt with a little traffic on the base pass, but so far he's buckled down and lights out. No run scored for the Pirates.
Yeah, you can't ask for much more than he's done so far. Tip there. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Those are the scary ones, is to catch a little soft tip because you know it's going down and it might be coming back up. All right, so 1-1's your count here. They're going to call that a foul. Those don't feel good either. Back-to-back fouls that don't feel great.
Yeah,
so they're going to give him a chance to walk that off.
That one looks like Moss caught that one on the foot.
Yeah, he did. Those, again, it's that tricky thing. That ball comes in fast, and if you don't hit it just right, it can go anywhere.
Yeah. And you hope it doesn't go into your foot, which unfortunately for Moss it did.
Right, so 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's your count. No outs. Top of the 4th. And fouls that one back.
So Moss is battling, wearing the, here I am. I'm old, but the latest trend that I've seen, at least, besides the pants that are up above the knees and all that, you got the dirty mids on right there. I can deal with those. I can't. The pants above the knees just, it's just a little too much. No.
Okay. See, I did the old school, like below the knee with the little rollover, right, like the old school. Oh, and he got him swinging.
Got him to chase.
So that's going to give us our first out here. And that's going to bring up Keegan Miller, number 1.
Edney with 3 strikeouts so far tonight. 1 looking, 2 swinging.
Ground ball up the middle. Ooh, little bobble. Wide at first. So both players are going to be safe.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to throw the E on that one.
They
They
gave
gave him
him
a hit.
They did. All right, so runners at first and second.
Yeah, we're gonna agree to disagree on that one. But still, I mean, it's tough. It's a good hop, but I think he had it in his head. He was thinking turn 2 and got to catch first. But it's still early in the season, so these guys are still getting their bearings.
Just going to bring up Mabin. First pitch outside for a ball. And again, Edney got what he wanted there. He got a ground ball to short. Just unfortunate kind of a in-between hop there. And Hale wasn't able to gobble it up. Oh, what an off-speed pitch there.
Yeah. And in Hale's benefit, he kept that ball in front of him. He bodied it up. So
so if you're not going to make the play, you got to keep it in front, right? Don't let anybody advance. And again, a good play by the first baseman as well to pick it on the rush throw. Ground ball. Tag at third. Throw to first. Oh. And it gets away. So again, we're going to have runners at first and third.
So we got 2 outs. See Edney buckle down in this situation. I mean, the seniors definitely not shown any concern.
Right.
Netro fouled that one off. Last time he was at the bat. Grounded to short. Made third out.
Ground ball. Throw to first. In time for the out.
So once again, they had runners a little all over the base pass, but Edney's able to induce some ground balls. Defense bent but did not break. So still 1-0 Kilgore.
All right, so that's going to do it again for the top of the 4th inning. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back for the bottom of the 4th after this here on NETSN.
This is where legends rise. On the hardwood, under the lights, from the buzzer beaters to the rim rockers, we bring you the action. Raw, real, relentless. We cover every angle, every story, from the blacktop to the big stage. Your favorite hoopers, your squads, your passion, all in one place, only on NETSN. Live games, exclusive shows. This is the future of basketball culture. 24/7 sports entertainment. This isn't just a network, this is a movement. Welcome to NETSN. Game on.
All right, welcome back. Bottom of the 4th inning. Again, Jeremy Diamond, Jason Cavazos here. We're at Driller Park here in Kilgore, Texas for the Oil Belt Tournament. Again, this is the 61st edition of that. That's crazy. I heard Whataburger was a sponsor. That got me hungry.
Yeah.
It was bad timing on that. But again, there's some great food here too. I saw chicken strips, and I think they said fried fish. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff.
Oh, they got some fish out.
This is the place to go. All right, well, it's going to bring Edney up to bat here. Again, bottom of the 4th, Kilgore's got a 1-0 lead. First pitch liner. Oh, rocket shot off the shortstop there. He had no chance at that one. Edney's going to take the round there. And he's safely back to first base. Great piece of hitting there by him.
Yeah, he sat back on that one and just drove it to left center.
Yeah, so runner at first here. And again, that's going to bring up Applegate. So runner at first, nobody out here.
It's number 22 for the Bulldogs, courtesy running for the pitcher.
Yeah. That pitch is low for a ball.
22, Jackson Heron. I was just
There you go.
I was trying to look at that.
Sorry about that.
No, I've got one over here. I just had it buried.
There you go. So Jackson Heron's your pinch runner. So 1-0 count here. Lined up the middle for a base hit. It's going to advance the runner.
So 2 line drives in a row, keeping the center fielder for the Pirates busy.
Yeah, so Jackson Dickey up to bat here. I believe he got a hit his first time up.
Yeah, he got caught rounding second hard on that throw and got kind of in a pickle.
You like the aggressive play a little bit, though, right? I mean, take a chance. All right, so we got a little meeting at the mound here. We got 4 hits apiece, 1 error apiece.
Yeah, back-to-back singles for the Bulldogs.
Again, you just got to matriculate some runs. All right, so runners at first and second.
Hey, that's a good word.
Matriculate.
Matriculate. That is awesome.
It's the word of the day.
That
All
is
right.
it.
So you got Dickey up to bat here against Manley. Ball's low in the dirt.
Good job by the catcher to keep that in front of him.
Yeah, that's a play where that gets away, and you got 2 guys on, you got 2 ducks on the pond where you can get them in scoring position.
Yeah, they're definitely looks like they're getting ready to run like a wheel play.
All right, here's the pitch. That one's low and inside. That one does get away. So both runners are going to advance on the pass ball.
So just like that, Kilgore's threatening again. Infield playing in now.
I should say 2-0, not 3-0. My apologies. So 2-0 is your count here. That's going to be a shot out to center field. Runners are going to tag. Both runners are going to advance. They're going to throw to third. That throw is wide and hits the netting of the dugout. Here comes the runner home.
Oh, snuck in.
Ooh, man. So we had a sacrifice fly. That's going to give us an out here. It's going to clear the bases.
And it's going to do it for the pitcher. It's going to do it from Manley. 3 runs against. I would probably give him maybe 1 earned, but still just a great performance for this early in the season. Is that Garcia?
I think so. That's what I was trying to look there. Got some guys in the way trying to. Can't tell. That might be number 6. That might be Bowles.
I
No,
thought
it's 16.
Yeah.
So it is Garcia. You're right.
Said to finish up with Manley, pitched 3 1/3, 3 runs scored. I'm going with 1 earned. Gave up, looks like 3 hits. Or excuse me, he gave up 4 hits on the day. Still just, I mean, a good outing, especially this early in the season.
For sure. All right, so Henry, not Edney, Henry up to bat. And he's going to go up against Sergio Garcia here. And just 1 out here, bottom of the 4th, but 2 more runs picked up by Kilgore.
Just a little high.
Yeah, that.
Might have been inside a little too.
Yeah, try to throw a little off speed there, and it didn't go anywhere. It just hung up. That one misses as well. So 2 balls, no strikes.
And Henry'd like to do what he did last time. Hit that ball into the corner, hit the 325 over there in the left field corner.
Yeah. That one they call a strike. So 2 balls, 1 strike here, bottom of the 4th inning. Again, Kilgore now has a 3-0 lead. Swings through that one.
And that's exactly what he wanted to do, was put it over there in that left field corner.
Yeah, and again, the pace here for Garcia is much different, right? He's more a little off speed, try to fool you a little bit here. That one's outside, so we're going to go to a full count here. And swing and a miss. All right, so Colt Barnhart up to bat here.
Hit a comebacker right to the pitcher his last time up.
Yeah, so he's going to look to do a little damage here, see what he can do. Oh, man. It had some good movement. I guess it looked like it was maybe a little bit low, but that thing came all the way across that plate.
Yeah.
It went from one corner to the other. All right, so 1 ball, no strikes. Another off-speed pitch misses. So 2-0's your count here. And again, Manley, I mean, he had a good outing into that last little bit right there. And again, some of that's bad luck, right? Where you give up, you have the fly out to center and then just a bad throw to third on the tag, and it gets away, and then all of a sudden you get 2 runs in, and it kind of let a little bit of bad luck and a little bit of, I guess, good fortune if you're a Bulldog fan. There's a strike down the middle. He was taking the whole way.
Yeah, I mean, it was good hitting by the Bulldogs. It just, I mean, you were going to get that 1 run from the sac fly. Just throws were a little off, just a little bit of bad luck.
That's going to be a high pop up to left center field. That's going to be caught by the left fielder. And that's going to do it. That's going to finish off the inning. So we're going to be back after a short break for the top of the 5th inning. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be right back after this break here on NETSN.
It was about 7:30 in the morning, just like every other day. I was leaving Glendale, coming into Tyler on my way to work, and then the unexpected happened. My brother told me about Shane McGuire at the McGuire firm and how hard he fights for his clients. I met with Shane, he took care of me and my family, and got me on the road to healing so I could get back to normal days with those who matter most.
I'm Shane McGuire from the McGuire firm. We're here for you.
All right. So top of the 5th inning. Again, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. If you haven't yet, please, please, please click that subscribe button. Again, what that does is that allows you to know when we go live, right? So if you're a Bulldog fan, we're going to be following this team all year, and that's going to give you a chance to know when we go live, and you can see what's going on there. And again, if you haven't yet, you can also download our app. Our app has all of our streams. There's a button that says live on it. And again, you can follow us all year round. We do a lot of stuff with football. We do pick-ems and things like that during the season. Again, we're in the middle of playoff basketball. And so it's just kind of a year-round thing we have going on here, and we love doing it. And so if you enjoy what you've seen tonight, we'd love to have you follow us and keep up with what we do. All right. First pitch here. Another strike.
Yeah, Edney's still on the bump.
Well, and why not? I mean, he's dealing. You got a 3-0 lead, right, as long as you keep it rolling here.
Save some of those other pitchers.
That's right. Calls time. It's a high fly ball. It's going to be a pop-up. Looks like it's right over second base there. Ooh, another one of those funny ones that looked like it was going to be easy, and then it wasn't so easy.
Yeah, took a little curve at the end.
All right, so it's going to bring up Styles.
Had a single his last at-bat.
Man, filthy.
Yeah.
Edney is dealing tonight.
You can gauge about how filthy the pitch is by the grunt or
Yeah.
whatever from us.
Man, I got him again swinging. So quickly 0-2. Tyrell Jenkins popping on saying hey.
Oh, Tyrell.
Yeah, I saw him earlier. He was out here watching the game before this and got to say hi to him. Again, another guy on our broadcast, and, you know, he might be a little famous.
Might have done a few things.
Yeah. Great guy and a great addition to our team. We really appreciate him. He kind of helped us get connected here with this Kilgore fan base and with Coach Hubbard. And so, all right, here's the 1-2. Was low and outside.
Good job by Styles to hold up on that one, but great block by Applegate to keep the ball in front. Even though nobody on, why not practice it?
Yeah. 2-2.
Ooh, just had to be up just a little.
I was going to say that was close. That's about as close as you can get with not getting it. See the guys in the dugout kind of buckle. They thought that was it. They were getting ready to celebrate. Here's the 3-2. Ground ball through past the third baseman on a dive there, and it's going to be a single.
Yeah, great effort by Clayton. Just right out of reach.
All right, so that's going to bring up number 9, Cord Johnson. So, again, runner on first base here.
He's hit the third both times he's been at bat. First time 5-3 put out. Second time he got on base on the fielder's choice.
All right, ball outside. First baseman Johnson hold the runner on as close as he can. Edney's going to take a peek. Comes home. Runner goes. Throw is high. And that's why you cover somebody, right? That's why you back somebody up.
That is it.
So that throw was just a little high there. So 1 ball, 1 strike is your count.
Styles got a good jump on it. Applegate may have rushed just a hair.
Yeah. His eyes probably got wide seeing him go and rushed it just a touch. They're going to spin and throw back to second. And nobody falls for the old hidden ball trick that
We
time.
just talked about that
we did.
before the game.
We did. We were talking about that. I wonder if they might try something. And, again, no bite on that one.
Hey, but it looked really good.
It did. It did. I gave it a solid B+.
Oh yeah. Hey, you got.
I think the only thing it would have been better if the second baseman, the shortstop, had taken off a little bit quicker into the outfield to make it look like it'd gotten away. But again, 1-1's your count, 1 out here. Comes home. Got a line drive here over the shortstop's head. That's going to score a run. That ball gets away from Applegate. Picked up by Edney. So 1 run is in.
Yeah, going back to that fake. You got to give it the plus though, because Brooks' glasses hit the ground.
Agreed.
So that gives it extra bonus right there. So now we're back to a 2-run difference. 3-1 Bulldogs.
Yeah, so runner at second base. Again, 1 out here. Top of the 5th inning. Woo. That time they did throw. That one almost got away.
Yeah.
You can see that one from from our cam there.
Yeah.
A little quick tag there.
Barnhart saved that one. It was kind of thrown across.
Yeah, it was behind the runner there. Edney comes home. Swing and a miss. Gets him for a second strike. Again, I think that's the thing here if you're Edney. Just focus on the guy at the plate. Get your out here, right? And as long as you get the next 2 guys, it doesn't matter what that guy on second does.
Yeah, that's it.
Foul tip. Hit the ground, so the catcher wasn't able to hold on to it.
Or was he? Yeah, he's walking back to the dugout.
Okay, they said it was. Okay, just kidding. So it wasn't out there, so they're going to say he was out. So again, 2 outs here, runner at second base. You can see him in the frame there.
Dottie's up, 1 for 2 on the day.
Right down the middle. Again, Edney, he's been efficient.
Yeah, he's going right after these hitters.
Do a little off speed there, a little slider. Dottie wasn't sure which way was up on that one. All right, here's the 0-2. Call time. And swing and a miss. And that's going to do it for the top of the 5th inning. Again, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We appreciate it. It's been a great game so far. We hope to continue that. We'll be back after this short break for the bottom of the 5th inning here on NETSN.
This is where legends rise. On the hardwood, under the lights, from the buzzer beaters to the rim rockers, we bring you the action. Raw, real, relentless. We cover every angle, every story, from the blacktop to the big stage. Your favorite hoopers, your squads, your passion, all in one place, only on NETSN. Live games, exclusive shows. This is the future of basketball culture. 24/7 sports entertainment. This isn't just a network, this is a movement. Welcome to NETSN. Game on.
All right, again, welcome back. Bottom of the 5th inning. Again, you can see here on our break board, you got the Pittsburgh Pirates. They've got 1 run on 6 hits and 1 error. And then for the Kilgore Bulldogs, you got 3 runs on 4 hits with an error as well. So, and again, that big play was the fly, the sacrifice to center that ended up scoring 2 for Kilgore there. And it kind of changed the complexion of the game.
Yeah, it changed complexion. And, I mean, when you got Edney up there dealing like he's dealing, it allows you to be a little more free on the defensive side. So,
agreed.
They may be getting out hit 6-4, tied up on errors, but still hold a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, so 3-1 lead again. Williams up to bat here. And Garcia on the mound for another inning. That one's outside for a ball.
Little up.
Yeah, just a little high on that one.
He's consistent.
Inside, outside was good, just a little elevated. But again, like you said, he's been consistent with that call all night. Obviously, if you're a Pittsburgh fan, you're not happy with it. And if you're a Bulldog fan, you're elated, right?
Yeah, and it was.
Ooh.
Yeah, the elation, it was exact opposite last half inning, I believe, because I think that was the same one that they wanted Edney to get that called strike. Didn't get the call.
Yeah, that's that one where everybody kind of feels that foul ball going back, right?
Yeah.
Catcher, umpire, everybody gets a piece.
Ooh.
That'll rattle you.
That's why I'm glad I don't umpire anymore. I tip my hat to these guys because I took too many of those off the mask.
That one's outside for a ball. So 3-1's your count. All right, so 3-1. Here comes the pitch. Shot right down the middle. Again, that was a take all the way, right? You're going to force him to throw a strike there.
Yeah, if he's been inconsistent, I'm going to see another strike. Now you
protect. Yep, exactly. So full count here. Here's the pitch. And fouled again.
Good job by Williams to stay in it.
And that every time that rattle, it gets me every time. I know. Used to that deadening sound of like some, brick or concrete or whatever, and so that like metal rattle. I'm like, wait, what? All right, here's the pitch, and got him. All right, so strikeout there. All right, that's going to bring up Brooks, and he's 1 for 2 on the day. Again, Kaysen, quarterback. Not a bad one, right? Comes off, plays a little basketball too. Like he's just that guy that's like, what's the next sport, right?
Oh yeah. You want to anybody wants an athlete like that on your team.
For sure. So 1 out here, bottom of the 5th. That one is low.
Yeah, the bottom just kind of dropped out of that one. Garcia, good pitch, looked like changeup, just fell out, bounced at the plate.
Agreed. Little foul tip there.
Yeah, he kind of saved Garcia on that one because
that's that one where it's coming at your face and you're just trying to,
self-defense.
Almost instinctive, right? Yeah, you're trying to keep it from nailing you. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here. Bottom of the 5th inning. And we want to thank the Kilgore Bulldog Athletic Booster Club. They're one of our sponsors as well for these broadcasts for the Kilgore Bulldogs. We're thankful for them. They, again, kind of working together to make this happen. And, again, we're excited to be the exclusive broadcast partner of the Kilgore Bulldog team this year in the baseball field as they make a run, hopefully, to a long playoff run this season. The ball is high and inside.
And one thing, that people really don't think about is, a lot of these kids are looking for exposure. I mean, and here we've got YouTube. These kids can pull up any moment from these games, pull them up. So sponsors are really helping these kids, live their dream.
All right, so that's ball 4. That's going to walk.
And, personal experience, I will say, the sponsors do help. My son was, they did a few things with NETSN when he was playing for ARP, had a few games played, and we used quite a bit of the footage from NETSN to talk to schools, and he's playing college baseball right now.
Yeah. Again, that's why we do what we do, right? We love highlighting and showcasing high school athletics, and again, partnering with schools that maybe don't do their broadcasts online, and that allows us to do that. And again, we get to benefit from hanging out and watching baseball, right?
Oh,
It's the best of both worlds for us. Runner goes and fouls it away.
Brooks is looking back like, oh man,
Yeah, he's
I
like,
had that.
I had a great jump. That was a fantastic jump by Brooks there.
And and Brooks doesn't need he needs a mediocre jump.
Yeah.
But he had a great one on that one. He probably would have took a hard left on that one just to look.
Yeah, so 1 ball, 1 strike's our count here. 1 out, bottom of the 5th. Time is called.
Nope,
oh, they
balk.
called a balk. All right, so that advances the runner to second base. And your count is still 1-1. There's Brooks dancing there at second. Ground ball. That's going to get through. Brooks is going to make the turn. He's shooting for home. The throw comes in.
Oh.
And they get him at home.
Oh.
Man.
With less than 2 outs, I think they got a little greedy on that one.
Yeah.
But still, good piece of hitting by Hale. Put that to the right side, but good job by the right fielder.
Agreed. So 2 outs now. It's going to be a ground ball. And both runners are going to advance on that one.
Nice first and third situation. But with 2 outs, the first base runner is in play.
That's right. So first and third here. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Runner goes to second on defensive indifference there. So now you got runners at second. So that takes away the easy ground ball right to second there. So 1 ball, 1 strike is your count. Again, this is Edney. And a hit by pitch. So that's going to load the bases.
Brings up Applegate, who is 1 for 2 on the day, but has scored twice, so he's got 2 runs on the day.
All right, it's a little conference in the mound here. Trying to figure out strategy here. You got bases loaded here with 2 outs. Again, your goal is to get out of this thing without giving up anything, right? That's the hope here. If you're a Pittsburgh Pirate fan and if you're a Kilgore Bulldog fan, this is where you rip that seam wide open, right?
Yeah, you want all of them.
Yeah, you get a ball to the wall and you might bring 3 home, right? A single here would score 1 for sure, maybe 2.
Yeah, the good thing about it for Pittsburgh is 2 outs, so your defense is probably going to be playing normal. Nobody's going to be up on the grass, so they've got time to make the play.
That's the catcher, Applegate. First pitch, ball. Second one was outside as well. That catcher couldn't frame that one. That one's a little too far to try to bring back. That was a good 10 inches off the plate trying to drag that thing back home. But 2-0's your count here.
Good try, though.
Yeah, hey, you gotta try. You gotta try. All right, here's your. Oh, it counts 3-0 here.
Oh, and oh no, I'm giving a green light on this one.
Yeah, this is tough. I mean, I don't know with as off as he's been, right? I mean, he might groove one here. I think if he grooves you one, you drive it. But if it's anything other than a perfect pitch, all right, that's going to be ball 4.
Nice
so
RBI.
That's going to play to run there. All right. So, again, if you're looking, you got the sacks jacked here, bottom of the 5th inning. Now it's 4-1 Bulldogs.
Yeah, Diggy's up. Nice 1-for-1 day.
First pitch ball. Again, he's not, and again, he's been consistent. He's not giving anything high. His strike zone has been low and consistent. 1-0 pitch. That one is also low and away. So 2-0 quickly here. And again, I think this is the hard thing if you're a Pittsburgh Pirate, right? Like you just finished the game right before this, and so you almost have to ride with what's going here a little bit because you've got more to play tomorrow and Saturday as well, and so you got to be. It's that balance right early in the season here. You don't want to go through all your pitching staff in the first couple of games of the tournament if you don't need to.
Yeah, and I mean at least they're under tournament rules for pitching. As
right.
Looks like you see somebody running out towards the bullpen for.
There's the 2-0 pitch. That one is called strike on the outside corner. You got a little bit of paint there.
Somebody's starting to get loose in
there. Yeah, Garcia's at 21 pitches by my count this inning. That may be off 1 or 2, but not far. That's a high pop-up.
Looks playable.
By first. And you got it. Look at that right there on cue. Unfortunately, if you're a Bulldog fan, that's a pop-out. That's going to do it for the 5th inning of play. Again, your score is Kilgore 4, Pittsburgh 1. We'll be right back after this break for the top of the 6th inning here on NETSN.
This is where legends rise. On the hardwood, under the lights, from the buzzer beaters to the rim rockers, we bring you the action. Raw, real, relentless. We cover every angle, every story, from the blacktop to the big stage. Your favorite hoopers, your squads, your passion, all in one place, only on NETSN. Live games, exclusive shows. This is the future of basketball culture. 24/7 sports entertainment. This isn't just a network, this is a movement. Welcome to NETSN. Game on.
All right, welcome back. Top of the 6th inning here. Edney's still on the mound. Again, Kilgore has a 4-1 lead. We're even on hits, 6 hits apiece. Even on errors, 1 apiece. But the almighty thing that matters in the long run is the runs scored, and Kilgore has a 4-1 lead here. And again, I think it's been timely hitting, right? Timely plays, and again, being aggressive. They've been aggressive on the base paths, and they forced Pittsburgh into a couple of errant throws, and it's led to a couple of runs.
Yeah, you always want to push the issue, and as long as it makes sense. And so far for Kilgore, it's made sense every time they've done it. There was questionable one I had for Pittsburgh, but at this point, why not?
Yeah. First pitch of the inning is a ground ball. Throw goes to first in time for the out. All right, that's going to bring up Miller. I've got him as 1 for 2. Is that right? Or am I wrong? It might have been the error one. That was probably
that's one. There's
questionable.
There's a debate.
Yeah,
so
I'm with you.
You can go 1 for 2. You can go 0 for 2. Reached on error. It just depends. I mean, if you're if you're a Pittsburgh fan, obviously he is 1 for 2.
For sure. All right, so 0-1 here.
Bulldogs, yeah, he is 0 for 2. Sorry.
Just a little bit high on that one, so 1-1's your count. Ground ball. That ball's going to get thrown to first. Oh, and the pick is unsuccessful.
So that one, yeah, I mean, first base can save errors, but yeah, that one's straight up E6.
Yeah.
And if you, like I said, if you were a Bulldog fan, or especially an Edney fan, you know, you were going to call that last time an E6 and not a hit.
Right.
So that would be the second one. But we, like I said, still early in the season.
That's going to bring up, I believe, Maven. So runner at first.
Ooh.
Man.
Ooh. Hey, that was a good, yeah, somebody said it great. That's a good miss.
Yeah. That was about as close as you can. I don't know. That might have been. It was close.
It went around the plate if it did.
It did. Ground ball. Goes to the hole. Throw goes to first. In time for the out. That's going to be 2 outs. So good put out there by Clayton.
Now batting number 6, Bowles.
Yeah. Sorry. I was looking at this and I was like, ooh, I don't have 6. Yeah, but 6 is batting for Netro.
Yeah, so in place of Netro there is Bowles. All right, here's the pitch. Ground ball. That one got by the first baseman there.
See, I'm watching the. Okay, yep, they called it E2. Because I would have.
Yeah.
Now batting number 8, Johnson.
All right, so runner at first.
But that's why they play these tournaments. You know, you want to get reps. You want to get everybody back into the groove. You know, you got some people coming from basketball. You got people coming from off season. So, I mean, they're just. This is a great thing. This tournament.
Sure. Well, yeah, like they said, I think the basketball guys, they had their first practice Wednesday, right? Today is Thursday. That means they've had one day, right? And then you jump into the tournament right away, and so it makes it tough.
Yeah, and I mean, even the ones who have been here, if you've got basketball guys out there, I mean, you know, now you've got to work on that, getting familiar again with how they do things.
All right, they gave the strike on that one. Again, half the crowd loves it, and the other half is not so sure, as usual. Maybe a little bit more vehemently that time than before.
A little bit.
All right, here's the 0-1. That was coming right at us. It's a good thing there's a net there.
Yeah, I had some good spin on it.
Yeah, you'd had a live one coming at you, Jason.
Yeah, I'd have been on the ground. I'm not gonna lie.
Again, thank you so much for tuning in. Jeremy Diamond and Jason Cavazos here for NETSN. Again, we'll be bringing you Kilgore Bulldog baseball all season long as part of our partnership, again, with the Booster Club and hopefully other businesses here in Kilgore as we move along the season. We'd love to do nothing more than to highlight those businesses that sponsor these teams and make you a part of the NETSN family. So thank you for tuning in.
Man, there's some great businesses in Kilgore. I used to work over here, and I mean, there's just some great businesses, great eating establishments. I mean, you know, of course, I'm a guy. I like to eat.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Great eating establishments.
For sure. So 1-2 pitch. Again, that's a high pop-up. It's going to be just out of range. Oh, I think we got it on camera. So pop out there. And so that's going to do it for the top of the 6th inning. We're going to take a short break here, and we'll be back for the bottom of the 6th inning. Again, welcome. We'll be back after this here on NETSN.
It was about 7:30 in the morning, just like every other day. I was leaving Lindale, coming into Tyler on my way to work, and then the unexpected happened. My brother told me about Shane McGuire at the McGuire firm and how hard he fights for his clients. I met with Shane. He took care of me and my family and got me on the road to healing so I could get back to normal days with those who matter most.
I'm Shane McGuire from the McGuire firm. We're here for you.
All right, welcome back again. Bottom of the 6th inning here in Kilgore, Texas at Driller Park. 61st edition of the Oil Belt Tournament. And again, we're NETSN. Excited to bring you baseball action here for the tournament. Again, we'll be covering all the games that the Kilgore Bulldogs play in this tournament, as well as what they do all season long, and hopefully for a long playoff run as well. Again, thankful for my guy, Jason Cavazos. He's been joining me tonight on the broadcast. Trying to get that home plate camera adjusted there. All right, looks like we're reset again. Sometimes we get those foul balls and they hit that net and it knocks our camera out a little bit. All right, so Casey and Henry up to bat here. First pitch to Henry is high for a ball. All right, here's the pitch. Down the middle for a strike. Jason, great job on the adjustment there. Again, we're talking about foul balls, right? You get a couple into the net, and sometimes your camera takes a right turn or a left turn. And
Oh, yeah. I mean, it just happens. So,
all right, 1-1. That's a fly ball out over the second baseman there. He ranges back and makes the catch.
there are a lot of steps coming up, though.
Yeah, and it's weird because of all the metal railing, right? You end up with trying to like wiggle through some of that. I had never been to a park with this much metal railing, but it's kind of a cool thing, separate people. All right, so first pitch strike there. Yeah, when you're trying to adjust a camera in a hurry, it's a lot of steps and a lot of movement to try to get down to it.
Yeah, I'm breathing hard like a fat boy up here now.
All right, here's the 0-1 pitch. And that thing had a lot of movement to it, just unable to harness it.
Yeah, he spun it. It just released high for him, so.
Looked like one of those ephus pitches,
Yeah.
you know, all over the place. Here comes the 1-1. Ground ball. Throws coming into first. And in time for the out.
I always like those 5-3s. I just do.
All right, so that's going to bring up Braden Williams, number 3. He's got a strikeout, right?
Strikeout, and he flew out to right field in the third inning.
All right, so strikeout and a pop out or a fly out. Going to get on the hit column here. First pitch is a strike. Ooh. Garcia heard the fans say make him do it again, and he did. He said, okay, 0-2 here.
I think that was the first time that's been called, though.
Yeah, it has. All right, here's the 0-2.
Ooh.
Off-speed pitch there.
Ooh.
Williams let it get in his kitchen a little bit there and couldn't quite keep it fair.
I think he saw it coming in and was like, okay, this is either going to hit me or it's going to be inside, and it just kept breaking.
Yeah, it did. All right, here's the 0-2 again. That one's in the dirt. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. All right, here's the 1-2. That's a hard fly ball out toward left center field. The center fielder's underneath it and makes the catch. So that's going to do it for the bottom of the 6th inning. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back for the top of the 7th inning here on NETSN.
This is where legends rise. On the hardwood, under the lights, from the buzzer beaters to the rim rockers, we bring you the action. Raw, real, relentless. We cover every angle, every story, from the blacktop to the big stage. Your favorite hoopers, your squads, your passion, all in one place, only on NETSN. Live games, exclusive shows. This is the future of basketball culture. 24/7 sports entertainment. This isn't just a network, this is a movement. Welcome to NETSN. Game on.
All right, welcome back. Top of the 7th inning. Again, Kilgore has a 4-2 lead. It did say 4-1. That was my fault. I missed a button there. I thought I clicked it and I didn't hit it. But 4-2 is your score here, top of the 7th inning. Kilgore is going to look to shut the door, and if you're Pittsburgh, you want to keep this thing going a little bit longer if you can. We kind of saw that last game. It got close there. It was a 5-2 lead, and all of a sudden it was 5-4. So if you're a Bulldog fan, you want this thing to go down quickly.
Yeah, 9-1-2 coming up for the Pirates, so, you know.
Yeah, so Styles is up. Again, Edney's still on the mound. First pitch is a ball.
And normally if you're a 9-hole hitter, you know, you're thinking, okay, I'm going to go straight at him. He is 2 for 2 in this game.
Yeah. Again, just placing the ball in the right spot, right? Good things happen. Put the bat on the ball.
Good pitch.
That was a great pitch there. Caught the outside edge of the black. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, both teams with 6 hits. Ground ball up the middle, and that's going to get through.
Styles has had himself a game, 3 for 3.
He is asking Coach to put him in a different spot in the lineup. He said, listen, I know I'm the 9-hole hitter, but I'm doing some damage here. So runner at first. Again, nobody out here. And we're going to get Cord Johnson up to bat.
1 for 3 on the day. Last at bat did have a base hit.
Yeah, so a ground out, a fly out, and then a single. Here's the pitch. That one's it. Hit him.
Caught some jersey, it looked like.
Yeah.
Which that does count. So now you have the go-ahead run at the plate with still nobody out.
Yeah, and again, not what you wanted here to start this this 7th inning. If you're a Bulldog fan, getting runners on quickly, first and second, nobody out.
But Edney's been working with some traffic on the bases most of the night and been pretty effective with it.
Yeah, so here we go. Checks the runners. Ground ball. That one's going to go foul and just barely foul. Clayton chased it the whole way, keeping eyes on it, making sure it didn't come back his way. So no balls, 1 strike here. Defense resets. Here's the pitch.
Yep.
Got the outside of the black on that one, so strike 2.
You know, that pitch right there, I'm like sitting directly behind it, so, you know, I'm really liking that one in the river right there.
You got the best angle on that one. All right, here's the pitch. That's a high fly ball out to center field. Brooks ranges over and makes the catch. Man, he almost took out his partner there in left field.
Oh, and that's that range we were talking about with Brooks. Just, I mean, you got anybody else? I mean, you know, by no means is Braden Williams slow, but that one was almost in no man's land. Great job by both of them to get there. Brooks just happened to make the catch.
Yeah, and again, And again, the ability to hold the runners, right? Not just make the play there in the outfield, but also get the ball back in quickly so the runners couldn't go. All right, so 1 out here. Ground ball. Great diving stop. No play, though. Little infield hit there to load the bases.
Load the bases with 1 out.
Yeah, so this is going to bring up, I believe that's Moss. So Moss is up 1 out here. Bases loaded, looking to do some damage.
I don't see anybody warming up in a Bulldog bullpen, so it looks like Edney's got it.
Ground ball. In the hole, grabbed. Throw to third is good. It's going to score a run. But it does get the runner out at third. All right, so 2 outs here. Here's the pitch. Foul tip for a strike.
Just
the
a
runners
great game.
Yeah. If you got no horse in the show, right? It's been a great game to watch. Gets strike 2. Out the outside edge of the black. You saw that one. You thought it was good.
It was going to be at the very bottom of the zone. I'll promise you that.
All right, so 0-2, 2 outs. Again, the goal here is to get out of this one with 1 more pitch.
But, like we talked about earlier, he's been calling that down that fairly low part of the zone, so he's been a little more picky on the top.
Here's the pitch. Ground ball, and that gets through. We're going to have a play at the plate. Here comes the throw, and the runner scores. So an RBI single there. So we got a tie ball game here. Got runners on the corner. Good piece of hitting there.
Yes, definitely.
Got Maben up to bat.
Maben 0 for 3, but put the ball in play all 3 times. Reached on error in the 4th.
Time is called.
This is the second time we've seen this Pittsburgh team fight its way back.
Yeah. First pitch strike.
I wonder how hard it's going to be. If you're coach for Kilgore, you're going to probably have to pry Edney out now. He's not going to want to come out this game.
All right, here's the 0-1. Ground ball to second. Throw to first. Stretch, and the out. That's going to do it for the top of the 7th inning. Again, your score is still 4-4. So we're going to take a short break, and we will be back for the bottom of the 7th inning where the Kilgore Bulldogs are going to try to steal that win. So we'll be right back after this commercial break here on NETSN. All right, we're back. Bottom of the 7th inning. Again, you said it's been a great game, right? I mean, Pittsburgh was down 4-2. They put 2 runs on the board. Again, they had a chance for more, and Edney did his job, right? He shut him down a little later than he probably wanted to, but it gives you a chance here, bottom of the 7th inning, if you're Kilgore, to put a run across here and come out with a win.
Yeah, and you're right. If you're Kilgore, you're right where you want to be. You're at the top of your order, So you get Brooks on, you got speed. All you need is that one run across to end this ball game.
That's exactly right. So again, going to see if Brooks can get himself on base here. Garcia still on the mound. First pitch is a ball outside. That one's fought off. Again, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. You know, I mean, I'm here with a good friend of mine, Jason Cavazos. We got to do a lot of baseball last year together here and there, and again, you and I both love it so much.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is my season. I tolerate football, so I can get to baseball.
My problem is my wife says that I might be married to NETSN because I do all of it, right? I love doing all of it again, but my first love was baseball. Growing up play. I grew up in Kansas, but we played baseball up there, and again, it was just a huge deal for our community, and love doing it. So again, we just, you know, we get to talk baseball, we get to watch baseball, and we get to bring it to you. And so thank you again for tuning in. Again, we exist because there's a need for sports to be viewed online. There's families that are far away that get a chance to watch, and so we enjoy doing that. That ball's driven into right field. That's going to get down, and Brooks gets a single. Great piece of hitting there by him.
Yeah, good job by Brooks. He's got that speed on base now. I doubt you see you're not going to see a pinch runner for Brooks.
No, I would suggest no. All right. So again, that's going to bring up Hale, the shortstop. Bunts it, just misses.
Yeah, third's playing up in the grass, expecting the bunt. Hale tried to take it down the first base line.
Smart play, because if you can get that there, it might be in no man's land, right? That's a long way for a right-handed pitcher to cover.
Yeah.
And especially with the speed of Brooks, he's guaranteed to get to second, and then you might even get Hale at first on a play like that. All right, here's the 0-1. Checks the runner, comes home. Again, he squares the bunt. There it is, down that first base line.
Oh,
and the throw goes away. It's going to send Brooks to third. And it got away again. We're going to have a play here at the plate. No, we won't. And there it is. Wow, what a way to end it. Who saw that one coming? Man, what a crazy, crazy ending. Again, I almost looked down too soon. I'm glad you said, I was trying to figure out, and then all of a sudden the throw gets away into the outfield, and then the next throw gets away, and Brooks comes home to score.
Yeah.
What an incredible play.
Great ball game. Garcia pitched his heart out for the Pirates. Great job there. Edney pitched a great game for the Bulldogs. You hate somebody had to lose, but
yes,
just an awesome game to watch. Definitely great for my first game back this season.
Yeah, and again, a great thing about the end of it, the handshake line. That's going to do it for tonight's game. So, again, your score, your Kilgore Bulldogs come from behind. They had the lead. They almost gave it up. They tied it up. And then all of a sudden, here comes Case and Brooks with the wheels. Like you said, get him on base and good things happen. Case and Brooks with a score, and they walk away with a 5-4 lead to cap the first night of the Oil Belt Tournament. What a great ending to that.
Yeah.
Jason, any thoughts on that thing? That was crazy.
No, that's just great baseball. That's what you want to see. It's heartbreaking if you're a Pirate fan, but, this early in the season, things are going to happen. The fact that they went blow for blow with the Kilgore Bulldogs, it shows there's going to be a great bit of baseball for the Pirates as well as for the Bulldogs. It's going to be a great season.
Yeah, and again, thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. That's going to do it for tonight's broadcast. We're going to sign off, and again, we'll be back tomorrow for some more great baseball action here in Driller Park, Kilgore, Texas. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. For Jeremy Diamond, my name is Jeremy Diamond. For Jason Cavazos, thank you, and we'll see you next time here on NETSN.
Northeast Texas Sports Network is dedicated on delivering the most entertaining sports broadcasts in East Texas. And if you're interested in having your next sporting event streamed live, visit us online at netsn.live.